Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really to throw you out.
What's up, y'all? So I'm out in Miami Design District. Go this way. So I just came to get a little bit of content, honestly, because I'm bored. I put on my makeup and all that stuff, and I'm bored. So just kind of want to take a couple of flicks, take a couple of photos, or whatever. And yeah, so I'm outside. Nigga, I put that on my kids. Matter of fact, I need a babysitter. Please come quick, because I'm trying to get outside with emotion at. But I may go to a little thing tonight. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go or not. I was trying to go out to the beach or whatever, but the person I was trying to go see was like, you don't have to go see me. So I'm like, all right, I won't come and see you then. Well, I'm not gonna waste my time if you don't want to see me. Hello. But anyways, I'm back like I never left. No, but I basically want to just start living for me and just doing what's best for me. And today was like another workout day where I was just kind of walking and running laps and popping my squats, doing my squats, honey. But like I said, this time is really just about me and just being healthy and happy and independent and just like fucking with myself heavily, like, you know, forgetting all the distractions and all the other folks around me and just truly like focusing on me. And I love walking around Design District. I don't know, it's like one of my things that I like to do. I kind of get inspiration from it. And yeah, so what the fuck is that? Anyway, so, but yeah, so I'm just vibing, chilling, enjoying my night. Yeah, so I will check back in with y'all if I do end up going outside or whatever. I had a couple things that people have invited me to, but it's just like, do I even care to like really go? I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so let me take a little bit of more content for you all and then I'll be right back. What's up, y'all? So I'm at the park. I'm at a different park that I usually be at because somebody was like, you don't need to be at that park you be at, you need to go to this park. So I'm like, all right, I'm at this park now. So same little setup or whatever, nicer area, most definitely, prettier scenery. I'm sitting by this beautiful tree. I don't know how to identify trees. I'm not sure what type of tree this is. I don't know if this is an oak tree. I don't think it's an oak tree. But I don't know. No, this ain't an oak tree, but I don't know what type of tree this is. Let me show y'all. Very beautiful. Excuse me. So, anyway, so yeah. Ooh. This child. Y'all see how this be acting? Alright. Anyway, so, I was just thinking to myself how, like, nobody taught me about, like, body positivity. Like, I've been on this, like I've been telling y'all, I've been on this, like, health journey and just being consistent and more intentional with my health, like, making it a part of my daily routine, like, not having it just be, like, an add-on, like, oh, I have to do this, but, like, something that, like, I'm enjoying and I'm actually, like, excited and, you know, anticipating to go do. Because I like being outside like this and just like walking around, and the weather is so nice in Miami right now. Like, it's spring break, it's just feels so good. It's been like weird weather like lately, but like in the past like month or so, it's been like cold, and then it's still been like that. Sometimes it's still windy, but right now it's like literally like perfect for like the outfit I have on. I have on like these yoga pants, I guess you could say. Ooh. And this is from Forever 21, this top. But yeah, like nobody taught me about like body positivity and like how to love on my body and how to accept the body that I'm in and just really like be a healthy person. Like nobody taught me how to do that, be a happy and healthy person. I feel like health is wealth. Like health, if you don't have your health, like people don't realize how important health is until they don't have it, you know what I mean? And it's like, even like when I'm sick, I be like, ugh, like I be so aggravated because it's just like, bro, like this is just simple stuff. Like I need to be able to breathe, you know? But anyways, health just in all ways, but I just want to focus on like body positivity and like loving the skin that you're in. And nobody kind of taught me that. And this is why I say, like, you know, y'all might be like, oh, you're dragging it or whatever when it comes to the things that I say when I say like, oh, I've been through so much and stuff like that. But I've been just through some weird things, you know. And the people like closest to me, like, of course, like, don't get me wrong, everybody picks on everybody. Like, I just got picked on for being really skinny, you know. But I feel like, okay, from the outside world, yeah, but I feel like inside the home is where like it really matters. And it's like the people like closest to me would just talk about my body and talk about how I don't eat and all these things. And it's like, it made me think like, dang, I'm really skinny. Like I'm skinny, I look anorexic, I look terrible. Like, and when I look back at like my childhood photos and even like my high school photos and stuff like that, where I was really like not insecure about my body, but just really like self-conscious about my body, like I look back and I'm like, your body was banging. You looked fine. You did not look too skinny. You did not look weird and off-putting. Like, you literally looked perfect. And so many people had stupid little things to say. And I just feel like that's just so, I don't know. I just feel like you don't do that to a child. You don't do that to anybody. I don't talk, if you fat, skinny, purple, green, whatever, I literally do not care. Like, I'm not going to sit here and talk about that because that's, you know, like what? Like I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, so that's what I dealt with. So I always like was very self-conscious about my body, and I just always felt like I'm too skinny, I'm too small, and I always like would have ways that I would try to look bigger and be bigger. But like I said, looking back, I'm like, damn, I wasn't even that small. I'm smaller now than I was back then. Like in high school, like I was much more fuller, much more like just like my baby face and all that stuff. And I'm getting back there. And the closest that I got back to that was like last summer. I was really full and all that stuff. There's like pictures on my Instagram if you want to go look. Follow me on Instagram as always, and Twitter and TikTok, you know, all that, X. Anyways, yeah, and I feel like now, like I'm trying, like I said, to be more consistent with all the things that I am doing, just trying to gain and maintain my weight. But for me, it's always just like no stress, and it's always about like, that's what I'm saying, like the things that you hear and the people that you surround yourself with. It's like, it's about, with me, it's about being around good energy and just being around like peace and just good vibes, and I can eat what I want and nobody's watching what I eat and all this stuff. And it's like, I don't know, y'all wouldn't even understand the stuff that I've been through, you know what I mean? But it's not like all bad. I'm not sitting here saying like I've had the worst life ever, but it's just been weird, like, you know what I mean? So, and it's caused a lot of pain and trauma with that, but we're moving on past that towards the future, as I always say. You know, just letting everything go. And I'm really in that mode, y'all. I'm really in that mode where it's like, forget the past, forget all that, let's just move on, move forward, and do what we gotta do. Yeah, so, but I just want to be the best that I can be, and I just want to put the best version of me out there to everybody, and I want to be a blessing, you know what I mean? And that's only going to happen if, like, I feel blessed and I move with blessed intentions, and I just, I walk and talk and act how I'm supposed to, like, you know what I mean? And it's like the person that I want to be, like, show up as that person and apply certain things to my life that are gonna help me become that person that I know God is calling me to be. So I feel like one thing that he's really, really calling for me is health. I feel like that's for everybody. That just matters on any tip, like I said. But I know for me, like, I have to focus on my health because I've been through a lot of emotional pain and trauma that can, what's the word? I know the word. It's like on the tip of my tongue. Basically, that can transform into a physical thing, and I can really become, ill with something, and nobody wants that. So it's like letting all that pain go, letting all that trauma go. And I feel like a big part of that is with, like, working it out of your body and, like, literally just walking around and getting fresh air and just moving and making your body stronger. And, it's not just about, looking better, but it's about, like, your heart health and, just making sure everything is functioning right in your blood and your butt, but your blood is flowing how it needs to be flowing, all that type of stuff. So this is just what I be needing for me to, like, really keep my peace. It's just, building on myself or whatever. So I feel like when I'm good, it's like, all right, I can start really, like, building a good foundation and stuff like that. My eczema, y'all just don't know this. Anyways, so yeah, but like I said, nobody taught me body positivity, and that's just kind of something that I really want to, just in every way. I want people to be their best and, feel their best and just bring out the beauty in people. And I just feel like, having a healthy body, it's not just about looking good, like I said, but having a healthy body is just something that's so important. And, we want to be able to utilize our body as much as we can. So that comes with just, like, being kind to it and doing the right things for it to stay healthy and stay strong. So that's just what I'm trying to do. And like I said, it's also like a mental thing. I feel like it helps me mentally as well. But yeah, I am, it's always leg day for me, if you're wondering. It's literally always leg day for me. I walk, I do squats, I do kickbacks, I'll do, like, some side to side, some lunges, but literally that's, like, my main thing. If I'm at home, then I'll use my weights, but if I'm just outside, like, obviously I don't have no weights to use, so every day is leg day for me. That's, like, the main thing. But it's also, like, eating when I want to eat, because I know I'm small, y'all, and I am small. Like, I'm literally, if you see me in person right now, I would say I'm like 105. I would say I'm like 105 right now. My goal is honestly like 120. That's my goal. Just because I've never hit 120 before. I've gotten to like 108, 112-ish, I think maybe even 115, but I've never gotten to 120. So I want to see if I can get to 120. And if I can get to 120, then obviously the goal is higher than that. But that's my stamp right there. It's like 120. So yeah, that's what I would like to do. That's what I would like to be on. I have been drinking my Boost. If you guys know about Boost, I've been drinking my Boost. My mom got the glucose control ones. I don't know, I guess it's supposed to help with like sugar and all that stuff, which I think I need that anyway, honestly. because I don't eat or drink a lot of sweets now, but I used to. So, you know, and I do have a bit of a sweet tooth, so I like those ones. But I got the strawberry flavor. Really, really good. And like I said, I know I look small, but when I want to eat, I like to eat. And it's all about, like, eating what I'm in the mood for. And that's the thing with me, y'all. Is like, I thank God that I grew up the way that I did, and, you know, just had the upbringing that I did. I know I talk about, you know, the negative, but I also want to shed light on, like, the positive. And I haven't even told y'all the full negative, so we're not gonna go there. But I would definitely say the positive was, like, I was definitely treated like a little princess, as far as, like, taken care of like a little princess. I wouldn't say treated, I would say taken care of, where my college tuition was almost all the way paid for. I always ate good. I never went without. I always had the latest toys, clean clothes, new shoes, hair done. You know, people thought that, like, we were rich. I don't know. People thought we were. I don't know how. Maybe it was because of how I presented myself, which I think that's just my vibes, y'all. Like, I can't really help that. Even if I'm on my last, like, quarter, I can't, like, I don't know. It's just, I'm never gonna look that bad. Like, and that's not a flex, or I'm not trying to brag or nothing like that, but it's like, I can literally be on my last quarter and still pull it together where you'll think I'm a millionaire. So I don't know. That's just really rich is my vibes, for real. But I think it's just was like how me and my people was kind of coming. Just as far as, like, when I say me and my people, I mean, like, me and my parents and stuff like that. And I think just some of the stuff that I was doing and all that, excuse me, you know, and we had a nice sized house and stuff like that. So, you know, people see stuff and they see what it is or whatever. But, you know, everything wasn't always flowing steady. You know, it wasn't always great. There was times, you know what I'm saying, where stuff was, like, kind of shaky a little bit or whatever. But, like, it was never that bad where I went without water. I went without, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my life was, like, you know, compared to some of you niggas' lives, my life was like a movie, for real. And, you know, so I thank God for that, obviously. But, there, you know, to whom much is given, much is required type thing. There was a lot of stuff that I had to deal with. But, now that I'm holding the reins myself and allowing God to, you know, help me hold the reins, it's like, okay, what are we going to do now? You know, and how are we going to be the best regime that we can now with what we know now? And that's just where I'm at. So first, I'm starting with, or what God, I feel like, is pulling me to, is, like, getting my body right. And that's something that I've been wanting to do as well. But it's just like, I think I had to mentally get over some things. And I think that I had to just adjust a bit with, you know, the changes that I've made in my life. And now I've kind of adjusted, and I'm like, all right, let's do what we got to do. So now I'm out here, and y'all know I have all my little stuff, my notes and stuff. And I wanted to plan out more content. I need a post again. Did I take a video when I was at the park the other day? I don't think so. I don't think I was in the mood to take no video yesterday. I really wasn't in the mood at all, to be honest with you. I was in the mood yesterday. I was at the park for a good amount of the day, but I just was not in the mood. So yeah, I don't think I took no video. So I'm going to post this, but March is literally almost done. That's freaking crazy. So I know I said like I wanted to post a lot in March, but I've been doing stuff, and this could have been more stuff I was doing, but I just wasn't like I'm not gonna say in the mood, but yeah, like not in the mood. Like I told y'all, I've been kind of just like letting things just kind of be, and just, oh my gosh. Okay, y'all can go now. I don't know why y'all coming over here. I don't know why y'all are coming over here. Please. Not today. Anyway, so I think that now I've just been like allowing things to just be, and just not going with the flow, because I don't like saying going with the flow, but just allowing God to be God, and allowing myself to recognize like what I have right now, and recognize that that is a lot. Despite it not being what I had before, it still is a lot. And I think that's like the main thing that I've been like learning, is that I still have a lot, and there's still so much that I can do, and I'm just trying to follow through with those plans. So I feel like I always have these plans, and it's like, you know, I want to be a finisher. So I think that this is just kind of the beginning of a journey to, like I said, become the best version of myself. And oh my gosh, I'm super, super excited. But yeah. So before I do all that or whatever, I am going to read y'all this thing. Honor one another. Never be lacking in zeal. A leadership expert says most leaders focus on two things: the vision and the bottom line. The vision is what usually excites us most, and taking care of the bottom line keeps us in business. But between the vision and the bottom line are all the people in your organization. If you ignore the people and only pay attention to these other two things, you will lose the people and the vision, and probably the bottom line. But if you focus on the people, you have the potential to win the people, the vision, and the bottom line. Interestingly, the Bible puts these two things together. Honor one another. Never be lacking in zeal. Hard work. When business consultant Jim Collins studied great companies, he discovered level 5 leaders. He says these leaders refuse to take credit for their organization's accomplishments. Instead, they humbly gave credit to their employees. Numerous leaders say they value their people and customers. That's a popular thing to say, and anyone can say it. But if you want to find out whether this is a value your organization actually holds, chat with people who know your organization well but aren't employed by you. What do they say? Their answers will show you the most accurate picture. Since you know your own heart better than anyone else, it all starts with you. Ask yourself, do I place a high value on people? If you do, it will show up in how you treat them. If you treat them right, God will bless your efforts. And the Bible says the blessing of the Lord makes rich. So I actually read that, I think, yesterday to myself, but I wanted to read it to y'all because I just feel like also a theme that God has been like showing me and telling me is like we are all truly one, and you know, we all need each other, and we all want the same things, and we can be different in so many ways, but there's a lot of ways that we are all so alike. And I've always felt like that. But I'm just learning how to accept help, how to, reach out for help, how to, not be, afraid or feel like I'm asking for too much or whatever. It's like, no, bitch, like, and I feel like that's such a, like, man thing, so I don't know why I have that. That's very annoying. But I think it's because I've had to be in my masculine energy for most of my life because I've had to deal with such harsh things that it's just like that's a part of me. Like, people say that to me, guys will say that to me where they're like, you make me feel like you're trying to, like, drop your nuts on me. And it's like, I don't try and do that. But a lot of men, to me, just, I don't know, like, they just, but hold on, y'all. Child, back to the subject at hand. Anyway, so, let's see, y'all. I'm just gonna stay. Let me just hold it. But I think I was just saying, like, we need each other. We need each other's help. And, yeah, so, but it also means to me as well, don't be nobody's doormat. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to kiss no ass. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't got to do all that. You know what I mean? But if choose people who choose you. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring back common sense. Choose people who choose you. So, that's what I would say. Is just be the best you. Help those around you be the best them. And let's get this money, man. Let's get this money. Fuck. Anyways, so I am about to walk around for a little bit. And then I might come back and journal. Or I might journal and then walk or whatever. I'm not sure. But yeah, you guys, I'm about to post this. So, yeah, I'm just going to take y'all, like I said, on this journey with me. I have something to do tomorrow, so that should be exciting. And then, and yeah, so I'll see y'all later. Talk to y'all later. And as always, just call me Ray.